And they said, if this is a way that I can make money and get out of that job, by golly, count me in. And then they start, we've had some people make excellent money. They could walk away from their job, never look back. Suddenly they started liking their job. Suddenly they started liking their job because they didn't need it anymore. If the boss got too rough on them, they knew they could just up and walk out because they were making more money now with our program than they were making on their job. And suddenly, they really started liking their job. And suddenly the boss that was so intimidating became a coffee buddy. They would talk over coffee where before they were intimidated by the boss. So sometimes a person can really want to get out of their job, but suddenly realize, my job's a pretty good job, but I don't need it, I'm not dependent on it anymore. And if not only I had a problem with the boss, but if one of these things happen like we're seeing every day in the world, where companies are either shutting down, downsizing, closing plants and so forth, and they're letting people go that were planning on a nice retirement package. And suddenly that retirement package is gone. Some of them are offered early retirements, and they jump at it because there's many thousands of dollars that suddenly they get. But it's been proven over and over. Statistically, watch those people, and they're broke in no time at all because they got a nice retirement package with a bulk amount of money. And when they got that bulk amount of money and they never had that kind of money, they tend to go through it real fast. And then suddenly they're looking for another job, and they can't find a job equal to what they had pay-wise. And that's happening to people all the time. They're talking about how employment is constantly going up. More and more people are employed now than ever before. Yeah, we have an unemployment ratio, but more people are employed than ever in our history. And that's a fact. The only problem is the majority of those new jobs are people working in fast food places, Walmarts, and on, but minimum wage or not a whole lot above minimum wage, and these are people that might have been making 15, 20, 30 or more dollars an hour that suddenly can't get a job making any more than $10 an hour, if that. And they just can't maintain their same living. Where if they had had a good, strong plan B and understood how they can accomplish whatever they want out of life. And see, I said our monthly message, we've been putting out this monthly message for more than 120 months now, and it just keeps building. So that's our product, and there's a whole lot more to it than that. But when a person subscribes to that monthly product for $25 a month, now that brings me back to the success coaching that I was talking about a little while ago when I was talking about this and people that are available in our organization to give you success coaching. Many times we come out, like it took Jackie and I a couple days to get here to work with Jay and his group. We're going to be here all day working with others. Excuse me. But we do this, and it doesn't cost Jay anything for us to be here. And we do this for people all over the country. We do it constantly, and we're available by telephone. Now, if you call a typical success coach, so to speak, over the telephone, they'll usually charge you hundreds or in some cases thousands for a half hour or an hour on the telephone. Well, if you're paying that $25 a month to subscribe to our monthly product, you have an evening conference call that's available every evening of the year. You have a Saturday morning conference call that's available 52 weeks a year. You have people that you can call within the organization that don't charge a penny. They don't charge hundreds or they don't charge thousands. They don't charge a penny to work with you to help coach you to success in putting a straw through a potato. Coach you to success in what we do when we're working with you personally to coach you. We find out, first of all, what your dreams are, what your desires are, what you want to accomplish. Going back to my plan B, are you just looking for a way of making an extra few $100s a month? Are you looking for a way of making an extra few $1,000s a month? Do you want out of your present job? Do you want wealth? What do you want? Because we can only